Thunderstorm. It was evening, and Gattu Chinky were playing on the ground. Then suddenly they noticed that black clouds were gathering in the sky, and it was getting dark due to this. Mummy came out of the house.
Gattu Chinky, kids, come inside. I think a storm is coming very soon.
As soon as they listened to Mummy's warning word, Gattu Chinky ran towards her. Mummy, Gattu and Chinky, all three of them were now standing at the gate of their house and were looking up. Then it started raining heavily.
Gattu Chinky, let's go inside our home. Hurry up. Okay, Mummy, let's go.
As soon as all three of them entered their house, they heard a loud sound of lightning. And few seconds after this, all the lights in their house went off automatically. Gattu Chinky were very scared and hugged their mother.
Mummy, what's happening? How did the lights go off all of a sudden? I'm very scared, Mummy. Yes, Mummy. What happened to the lights? Gattu is very scared of darkness. Gattu dear, don't be scared. Chinky, I think because of heavy rain, there is a short circuit. And because of this, the lights went off. But you don't worry. Lights will be back in no time. Mummy, I'm really very scared. It is so dark in the house. Mummy, why don't we light up some candles? There will be some light and then Gattu won't be scared. Yes, you're right, Chinky. Come, let's go and find some candles together.
Mummy turned the light on her phone. Then she asked Gattu and Chinky to sit down and went to search for candles in the bedroom.
Gattu Chinky, see, I found some candles. Come, let's keep them all across the room and light them. Then it will give us light.
Gattu Chinky helped Mummy to light up the candles. Suddenly a bolt of lightning struck again loudly and scared all of them. That is when someone knocked on their door.
Hey Chinky, who will come at such a bad weather? Is it some kind of ghost? Hey Gattu, why are you scaring us by talking like this? Surely someone else must have come. Kids, there is no such thing as a ghost. I will go and open the gate. Let's see who is it.
Now you can also buy our favorite toys from www.pontoonkids.com. Link is in the description.
Mummy opened the door and stepped back. She saw that someone was standing outside their door in wet clothes. The person was unrecognizable due to the darkness. Gattu Chinky closed their eyes and started shouting ghost ghost. But Mummy calmed them down.
Guys, this is not a ghost. Please open your eyes and see carefully.
Gattu Chinky opened their eyes and looked ahead. It was no one else but their papa standing over there. Gattu Chinky, how can you mistake me for a ghost? Huh? Mummy started laughing.
Papa, we were already scared due to electricity. And when we saw you in the darkness, we got scared even more. Yes, Papa, this is what happened. But, Papa, you are completely soaked. You should change your clothes or else you might get sick.
Hearing this, Papa also started laughing. He took the torch and went to change the clothes. When he returned, he saw that Gattu, Chinky and Mummy had lit the candles all across the room. The light went off as there was a short circuit on the nearest electric pole. And it could have taken 4-5 hours more to solve the problem. Hearing this, Mummy was a bit upset.
Now, how am I going to cook food and do many other things without light?
Don't worry. Today we will all help you in preparing the food. Hearing this, Gattu Chinky got excited.
Yes, Mummy, we will help you to cook food.
Saying this, Gattu Chinky helped Mummy to lit up some candles in the kitchen and Papa started chopping vegetables. After some time, when the dinner was ready, Gattu Chinky carried the pots to the dining table. Once again, suddenly they heard a loud noise of lightning. It scared Gattu Chinky once again. Mummy and Papa were worried about seeing scared Gattu Chinky. But then Papa had an idea. Kids, do you want to hear a story while eating?
What kind of story, Papa? Papa, will it be a horror story?
No, dear. It's not a horror story. Actually, I'm going to tell you a story from my past when I was a kid.
Papa, were you as young as us? When did it happen?
Yes, dear. When I was your age, I used to live in a small village with my parents. and we had lights only for some time.
Papa, how did you watch TV then? If we don't have electricity, then we might miss our favorite TV show. Yes, Papa. Even today we are having dinner without watching TV and we are missing our favorite show. Dear, at that time we rarely had TV at our homes.
Gattu Chinky were surprised to hear this.
So what you used to do, Papa? Tell us.
Alright, I will tell you all of this. But first you have to help Mummy put some candles on the dining table. Then I will continue. Gattu Chinky quickly helped Mummy and then everyone took their seat at the dining table.
Now tell us, Papa, what you used to do. I am very excited to know all of these things.
Kids, at that time in our village, the lights used to come only once in 2-3 days. And we were used to doing all the chores without electricity. We used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and finish most of the work before it got dark. We all used to sleep at 7-8 at night.
What? You used to sleep so early? And you used to wake so early? Yes, in earlier times, people used to sleep early and get up early.
And that is why neither I nor Mummy are scared that we don't have light.
Wow, this is really very amazing, Papa.
They were all chatting when the lights came back.
Great, the lights are back. But I was starting to enjoy things without lights.
New Smart TV. Gattu and Chinky are always aware of new technology. They surely like the digital world. And they always used to talk about the innovations they might see in the future. One Sunday, Gattu and Chinky were sitting on the sofa and chatting.
Chinky, do you know a Japanese scientist predicted that within a few years, car won't run on the road, but they will fly in the air and everyone will have that car. Wow, it will be so much fun, right? India will also have flying cars. It will be Smart India. I also heard that there will be no need to carry notebooks or books. In the coming future, we'll be able to submit our homework from mobile or laptop. If it's true, then I'm eagerly waiting for the automatic homework innovation. But I am more excited about the smart TV that Papa ordered than the flying car or automatic homework innovation. Papa had ordered the TV, but it is still not delivered.
Gattu shouted and asked Mummy.
Mummy, where is the TV? Papa is also not at home, else we could have checked online. Yes, Mummy, I am also excited to see how big our smart TV is. Guys, have some patience. Papa called just now to tell me that the TV will be delivered soon. Yes! Our smart TV is coming! It will be so much fun to watch cartoons on the big screen.
The kids were very excited about Smart TV. And very soon their wait was over. A big box was delivered to their home. Papa also came. Kids started shouting when the TV came. Please wait, dear. It's a Smart TV. It will take some time to set it up. Papa asked the serviceman to arrange everything and set the TV up. Once the setting was done, Gattu Chinky started watching their favorite cartoon on a big screen.
The clarity is so good, right? Thank you so much, Papa, for the smart TV. Now we are smart too.
Gattu Chinky, you watch cartoons. I will read the TV manual and try to understand the other features. Gattu and Chinky were lost in the cartoon. They couldn't keep their eyes off the TV. After the break was over, Gattu Chinky's favorite cartoon started. After one show was over, Gattu changed the channel to watch another one. They went into their cartoon world once again. The kids were like glued to the new TV. They couldn't pull their eyes off the TV.
Gattu Chinky, come and drink the milk. You are watching TV for so long. I don't want to drink milk. Please let us watch the cartoon. Mummy, it's so much fun to watch the cartoon on the screen. Gattu Chinky, enough. Come here. It's not good to watch TV for so long time. And the TV is not going anywhere. Drink the milk and go. Play outside. After that, finish your homework. Okay?
Gattu and Chinky obeyed. They switched the TV off, and after drinking the milk that mummy gave them, they went to play in the society's compound. All the children from society were playing in the compound.
Bunty, Hari, Bhushan, do you know we got a new smart TV and it is really very smart. Wow, I have heard a lot about the smart TV. I will come to your house to watch it. Okay, you all are invited too. It has a big screen and it's fun to watch cartoons on the big screen. We have seen it. Bunty, and that's not it. We can also connect Wi-Fi to the TV. And there are many other features too. Papa told us that we can use it as a computer too. Right. We can do anything on the smart TV that we can do on the mobile or laptop. Yes, Papa was reading the manual. There are many things in the smart TV. I will learn it later. And do you know, you can easily connect your mobile to it. And now we don't need to watch things on small screens. I have also heard that Smart TV also has a touchscreen option. I will check the system later and turn on the touchscreen option.
After discussing for a long time about the features of the smart TV, Gattu, Chinky, and their friends came to their house to watch cartoons. Everyone was sitting on the chairs and sofa. They were excited to watch the cartoon on the big screen. Chinky switched the TV on. Bunty, Gattu, and Bhushan were trying to understand other features of the smart TV and were watching their favorite cartoon show. That's when Papa returned and Mummy was also surprised seeing the excitement of the kids. Mummy told Papa,
Gattu, Chinky and their friends, all of them are very happy to watch Smart TV.
"Yes, you are right. I can see that. But we should make them understand how the smart TV should be used smartly." Papa went to the children. "Listen kids, smart TV is to make you smart. So you should not use it to watch cartoons only, but you can use it to make you smart. So instead of watching only cartoons on the smart TV, you can use it to improve your knowledge by learning new things. Only then you can be smart students with the help of smart TV."
Papa is right. You have started your journey with a smartphone. Now improve your knowledge with the smart TV, okay? Smart TV, smart all.
Visiting post office. Gattu and Chinky went to the market in an auto rickshaw with mom and dad. But because of the traffic, their rickshaw stopped right outside the post office. Gattu and Chinky saw a big office.
Dad, which office is this? Gattu, read properly. This is the post office.
"Yes, Chinky, this is the post office."
But Dad, what happens in the post office?
Then rickshaw started moving.
Gattu, Chinky, I have work for both of you related to post office. Let's go home, then I'll tell you.
Gattu Chinky reached home with mom and dad. They freshened up and sat in front of the TV, and mother got busy with kitchen work. While watching the cartoon, the children forgot about the post office, and mom's mobile kept ringing in the hall.
Mom, Auntie's calling.
Chinky, pick up the phone and ask Aunt what is she saying.
Chinky, ask Mom whether she have received the parcel that I had sent. Parcel? What kind of parcel, Auntie? We haven't received anything. Well then, Chinky, tell Mom to go to the post office and inquire about it.
Chinky hung up the phone.
What happened, Chinky? What did Aunt say? Aunt has asked to go to the post office. Let's talk to Mom.
Chinky, Aunt must have talked about the parcel. I told you that there is some work regarding the post office. So both of you will go to the post office and inquire about our parcel, whether it has reached or not. Now you both go, okay?
Gattu Chinky got excited after hearing about the post office. They enjoyed learning about new things. Then what? Gattu and Chinky reached the biggest office of the city. That is the post office.
Chinky, see, the office is so big. Where do we have to go?
Gattu and Chinky looked through the entire counters carefully and found the inquiry counter there as well. They also saw more counters in the post office, such as speed post, money order, postal stamps, etc. Gattu and Chinky came and stood in front of the inquiry counter.
Madam, we came here to inquiry about our parcel. Our aunt has sent for us, but we haven't received it yet.
Madam sitting at the counter gave a smile to Gattu and Chinky and said,
What is your name, kids?
I am Gattu. This is Chinky.
Nice name. Look, Gattu, I will explain to you. Ask your aunt whether she has done speed post or normal post. You are seeing counters everywhere. So you have to ask at the speed post and tell your auntie's city and her name there. Then you will understand whether your post has reached here or not.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Gattu and Chinky ran to the counter of the speed post.
Sir, has our aunt's parcel arrived?
Sir laughed sitting in the counter. He asked aunt's name and the name of the city. Gattu and Chinky tell aunt's name and the name of the city. No parcel with this name has reached. Gattu and Chinky returned home disappointed.
What happened, Gattu Chinky? Has the parcel arrived at the post office?
No, Mom. Nothing has come yet. We have inquired about it there, but haven't received yet.
Mom talked to aunt on call and then told Gattu and Chinky.
Listen, kids, I have just talked to aunt. She has sent the parcel a long time back. It should have come by now. Usually the parcel always reaches home. Go and inquire about it properly.
Mom writes down the customer ID number from the details of the parcel sent by aunt to Gattu and Chinky.
Mom, you only go. Probably they are not telling us properly because we are kids, no?
Hey Chinky, it's not like that. If you inquire properly, you will come to know that India's biggest department is the post office, who is always ready to serve the citizen. Indian Post Office has also started providing online services. There must be some technical problem. That is why we didn't receive. Go again and ask properly.
Okay, Mom. Don't worry, Mom. This time we will find out.
Please bring a stamp for me from the post office.
Okay, Mom.
Gattu and Chinky once again reached the post office.
Hey Gattu Chinky, you are back again? Did you talk to your aunt?
Yes, madam. Aunt has sent the parcel a long time back, but it hasn't reached yet. Mom said we can check online also. Will you help us?
Yes. Why not? Please come in.
Chinky gave the ID written by her mother to the lady at the post office.
Madam, this is the post ID.
The madam at the post office went on the post office website on her computer and filled some details in it, and Chinky entered the ID.
Look, Gattu Chinky, this parcel is still in transition. It will reach your home by tomorrow.
Gattu and Chinky peeped on the computer and madam explained the details related to the parcel to Gattu and Chinky.
Don't worry, Gattu Chinky, your parcel will definitely reach tomorrow.
Madam, was it so easy to find the details that you told us so soon?
Yes, Chinky, post office services have become very fast.
This is the money order counter. What happens in here?
Gattu, the money order is a system by which you will deposit this money, and in whose name you have placed the money order, that person can withdraw the money order in that name and that city. You just have to fill the form from here and your money will reach in another city.
Oh, really? Is that so?
Gattu Chinky then returned home and told mom the whole thing about the parcel.
Mom, the parcel will come tomorrow. Aunt must have sent laddus for me. But the box of laddus is very heavy. How will it reach the post office?
We can send anything by post. Some of its charges depend on the weight of the parcel, but all kinds of things can be sent.
Take this, Mummy. Your stamps. What is the use of these stamps?
These stamps are used to send the parcel. This is a type of post office charge in which we can send mail at a low cost.
Okay, Mom. Their madam also explained to us that post office services are very fast. She immediately told us about Aunt's parcel. Yes, Mom. She told us everything by entering the ID given by you on the computer.
Glad to know, son, that you understood so many things. In future, I will send you only to the post office.
Tree plantation. Gattu and Chinky were fully aware of the environment. And that's as per Gattu and Chinky's suggestion, their society has organized a tree plantation program where each child was planting a tree in society's garden.
Mummy, Papa, I will plant mango tree. Mummy, we will plant guava tree also.
Okay, Gattu Chinky. We will plant mango and guava, both.
That's when Bunty came.
Gattu, I am going to plant flower bushes. I love flowers. Good idea, Bunty. Society will look so beautiful. I was also going to plant flower bushes.
Then what? Gattu and Chinky started digging a pit to plant a mango tree. Then they put a seed in that pit. Chinky put the soil back in the pit and Gattu watered it. This way they planted the seed.
My mango tree is done. Now I just have to wait for it to grow and then I will get sweet mangoes.
Gattu, it takes a lot of time for a tree to grow. You won't get fruits this early. You will have to wait.
Let's go. Now we will plant my guava tree. Where should I plant it?
Chinky, you can plant it here.
Gattu and Chinky again dug the pit for the guava tree. And in the same way, they put it in the pit, put soil in the pit, and gave the plant some water. All the kids planted different kinds of trees in the garden. Then all the parents went home, but the kids were still talking.
Do you know that trees are good for environment? They protect our environment. Really? Then we should plant more trees. Chinky, do you know that flower plants grow very fast and give flowers very soon? Wow, that's great. I wish my guava tree will also grow faster so that I can eat sweet guavas. Yes, my mango trees will also grow faster. I will water it frequently so that it grows faster. Guys, I have planted flower plants. I will give flower to all of you. But you will have to give me fruits too. Yes, Bunty, why not? But you will have to water my tree. Then only I will give you fruits.
Everyone laughed. Chinky went to her sapling and started talking to it.
My lovely spelling, please grow up fast. I want to see you big and eat sweet fruits.
Gattu Chinky returned home. After having dinner, they went to sleep.
I think we should go back and check it. The tree has grown up or not. No, Gattu. Papa said it won't grow up so soon.
Gattu Chinky fell asleep. Next day, Chinky woke up early. She went to check on her sapling and she was surprised to see that her sapling has grown into a big tree full of sweet fruits.
Huh? This is so big. But Papa said that it will take some time to grow.
That's when she heard a voice. Chinky, now I have grown up, so you will have to take more care of me.
Yes, I will always take care of you. I will get water for you.
Chinky rushed to bring the watering pot. But when she returned, she saw that there were many monkeys on that tree. They were jumping and eating fruits.
Oh no, what is this? How did the monkeys get here?
She started crying. Monkeys have destroyed the tree and ate all the fresh fruits from it. Tree spoke to Chinky. Chinky, monkeys have eaten all your fruits.
But I wanted to eat them and I did not get single one.
Chinky started crying more.
Mummy, I want fruits. Wake up, Chinky. Chinky, what happened? Come on, get up.
Mummy tried to wake Chinky up. Finally, Chinky opened her eyes.
Oh no! So I was just watching a dream.
Chinky hugged her mother tightly.
What happened, Chinky? What did you see?
Mummy, I saw in the dream that some monkeys came and eat all my fruits. And I didn't get a single one.
Papa also came into her room. What happened to her? Mummy told everything to Papa.
Chinky saw a dream that monkeys ate all her guavas.
That's it. Let's have breakfast. Gattu Chinky sat at the table for breakfast. Papa saw that Chinky was upset. Chinky, didn't I tell you? That tree won't grow so early. And what's wrong if the monkeys ate fruit from your tree? We plant trees for others.
But Papa, we planted the trees in our society. We watered them. And then it is not fair that someone else ate
That's
fruits.
when Mummy entered with the mango pickle that Grandma had sent. She gave it to everyone along with hot rotis. Papa, Gattu and Chinky enjoyed the sour and spice pickle. Chinky's mood also improved.
Wow, Mummy, this pickle is very delicious. Yes, it is really good. Ask Grandma to bring more.
Okay, I will definitely tell Grandma.
Gattu, Chinky, tell me, what is the pickle made of?
Papa, pickle is made of raw mangoes.
So now tell me, Chinky, the mangoes that are used to make this pickle, did you plant that mango tree? Did you water it?
No, Papa, I don't even know where this mango tree is. So, how can I water it?
That's right, dear. Just like this, you should not be upset if someone else eats fruit from your tree. Do you remember when we went to our village, there were so many big trees near our house? They grew over many years and they were planted many years ago. That's why we could enjoy those juicy fruits. Gattu and Chinky were listening with full attention. Then Mummy said,
That's not it. Our ancestors planted so many trees and therefore we are able to breathe easily. And if we want our generation to enjoy clean air, we must plant more trees so that in coming years the temperature of the environment will be controlled.
Yes, Mummy, Papa, now I got it. Not only this, the trees in our society garden must have been planted many years ago. And now we tie swings on it and we also get a nice and cool shadow.
You are right, Gattu. So, Gattu got it. What about you, Chinky?
I also got it, Papa.
Gattu visits a farm. Gattu's papa had a lot of friends. They used to visit Gattu's home very often. Hence, Gattu and Chinky had a very close relationship with their papa's friends. Papa's friends never came empty-handed. They always used to bring something for Gattu and Chinky, like lots of chocolates, ice cream, and many other things. One Sunday, Gattu, Chinky, and their papa were relaxing at home as it was a holiday. Papa said, "Kids, be ready. Your Manish uncle is coming home." Gattu and Chinky were so excited to hear this that they started jumping.
Yay! All rise for His Majesty. Our favorite Manish uncle is here.
Gattu announced Manish uncle's arrival in a royal way, and Manish uncle entered. "Hey, I'm just a farmer, not some majesty." Uncle had brought some vegetables and fruits from his farm. "Manish, you are no less than a majesty for us. Whenever you come, you bring lots of fresh vegetables and fruits for us. You have a big heart and a bigger farm on the outskirts of the city. So you are no less than a king." Hearing this, Manish uncle started laughing and Mummy joined him. She took all the things from Manish uncle and went into the kitchen. Papa, Gattu, Chinky and Manish uncle were chatting in the drawing room. Actually, Manish uncle was an engineer, but along with it, he also loves farming. He had a very big farm near the city. "So, Gattu, Chinky, when are you coming to visit my farm?"
Whenever you take us.
"Manish, they have been waiting for this. Whenever you have time, give them an hour. So let's go today, because I am free today." Gattu, Chinky were delighted to hear this.
Yay! We are going on a farm. We are going on a farm.
Gattu, Chinky got ready in no time. And then they left for Manish uncle's farm in his car. As they step out of the car, they felt the beauty of fresh air and nature's calmness.
Wow, we never get to experience such fresh oxygen and peace in the city. Uncle, where is your farm?
"Look, over there." Gattu, Chinky looked ahead and they were mesmerized by the green scenery. There was a beautiful farmhouse in the middle farm. It was beyond their imagination. When Gattu Chinky saw the farm, they started running towards it. That's when they heard a loud barking of a dog. Gattu Chinky saw that a dog was barking and running towards them. Chinky shouted when she saw the dog.
Oh, Magic! Gattu, look! Magic has grown so big!
Both rushed towards Magic with full speed. Magic started licking both of them. Gattu Chinky also patted him with love and then gave him the biscuit they had brought for him. Actually, Magic was Gattu Chinky's dog. Papa brought him home when he was just a puppy. But Mummy didn't like dogs. So Manish uncle took Magic with him. Now, Magic has grown into a big dog. But he still recognized Gattu and Chinky. Then Gattu, Chinky, Magic and Manish uncle went to see the farm. Magic was leading them, as if he was the one giving them the tour of the farm. Gattu Chinky, I visit the farm very often, but Magic never leaves this farm. He has the responsibility of keeping this farm safe and secure. Gattu Chinky went to see the vegetable farm. There were tomatoes, cabbage, spinach and carrots on the farm. Gattu Chinky uprooted the carrots one by one and washed them thoroughly in the stream. Then they started eating the carrots while chatting.
Wow, Uncle, I feel like I'm tasting nature, not carrot. Really, it is so fresh and smells nice. It is so sweet too. Why the carrots brought from the market don't taste like this?
It is due to two reasons. First, they are not fresh like this one. And the second and most important reason is chemicals used for it, like pesticides and chemical fertilizers. But on our farm, everything is 100% organic. We make compost on our farm and use it for all of our plants. This is the secret behind it. Then Gattu Chinky went to see the compost plant and different departments on the farm. There was a dairy department too. It had lots of cows and buffaloes. Their milk was processed in that dairy. Nothing is wasted on the farm. Cows eat fodder and give milk. Cow dung is turned into compost which goes to the farms. Then they went into the eggs department where lots of hens were kept. They used to lay eggs. After that, Gattu and Chinky saw the fish department too. There was a big oval pond full of fresh water. In that pond, lots of colorful fish were swimming. This way, Gattu and Chinky had a detailed tour of each and every department of the farm with Magic and Manish uncle. They also had lunch with uncle and farm workers. For lunch, they had millet roti, green vegetable of fenugreek, along with fresh onion, carrots, radish, and different types of chutneys.
Wow, I never had such tasty lunch. All of this is really very amazing.
Then Gattu Chinky took a rest in the farmhouse for a while. The farmhouse was a beautiful and spacious house surrounded by the farm. It had all the modern amenities of the city. After that, Gattu Chinky had a chat with the workers on the farm and learned what they exactly do on the farm. Very soon it was evening. It was the time to say bye-bye to the farm. When Gattu Chinky and Manish uncle started moving towards the car, Magic also followed them.
Magic, don't follow us. We are leaving now. But don't worry, we will come back again next Sunday.
Magic returned to the farmhouse and Gattu Chinky also sat in the car and left the farmhouse. Getting photo clicked in a studio, Gattu and Chinky were going to try something new. They were standing close in front of a mirror. Gattu pushed Chinky.
Oh, Gattu, you hurt me. Please wait. I also have to get ready. What is this, Chinky? You are using the mirror for so long. Let me also use it. Is my hair okay?
Mummy came into their room after hearing their loud argument.
Gattu, Chinky, what's going on?
Mummy, how do I look? Mummy, should I wear a frock or a Punjabi dress? The one with the dupatta? It will look good, right? Mummy, shall I wear black jeans or blue one?
Papa also entered the room. Gattu Chinky, Mummy, are you ready? We have to go to the photo studio. We have to get a passport size photo and family photo.
Yes, Papa, we are ready.
Then what? Gattu, Chinky and Mummy were very excited to get their photos clicked in the photo studio. And they rushed to the photo studio. Hello sir, tell us, what type of photos do you want? Gattu and Chinky were amazed by the different types of photos in the studio. There were several types of frames with photos of models in different poses.
Gattu, look how beautiful these posters are. I want a photo like this. Yes, I also want a stylish photo. I want to show it to all my friends.
Gattu, Chinky, stay quiet.
We want passport size photo of everyone and one family photo. Okay. Can you please wait? I will call you in a while. Gattu, Chinky, Mummy and Papa sat on a sofa in the waiting room. After a few moments, Gattu stood up in a stylish way and asked Chinky,
Chinky, what do you think about this pose? I will take a photo like this.
Chinky also started looking at her face in the mirror kept in the studio. Gattu, you don't need to pose like this. Only your face will be visible in the passport size photo. And this pose is of no use. Come and sit here. Gattu was disappointed. And he sat next to Papa. Gattu and Chinky were so excited to get their photos clicked that they started giving poses while sitting. Then Chinky stood up and tried to peep into the studio room.
Oh, how long do we have to wait? Sweat will mess up my look and my photo will not look good.
Chinky, dear, have patience. He will call us. Come and sit.
Photographer came out and called Papa in the studio room. So first we will click passport size photo of everyone. And after that the family photo. So who will be the first? Gattu, Chinky started fussing.
I will go first. No, Chinky, I will go first. Mummy, tell Gattu I will go first.
Chinky, let him go first. You can go after him.
Yes.
Finally, Gattu got his chance. Gattu went to stand in front of the green curtain. But he looked at that curtain and said,
Oh no, can we change this curtain? I want red background.
No, green curtain is the right choice for the passport photo.
Gattu, let him do his work, dear.
Okay, now stand straight. Gattu heard what the photographer said, but he still stood there in style, with his hands in his pockets. Seeing this, Papa slapped his forehead. Gattu, stand properly. We want a passport size photo. Just stand properly, okay? Look ahead and don't blink. Photographer snapped Gattu's photo, but Gattu blinked while clicking the photo and it was ruined. मुझे फिर से खींचना होगा, बस आपने पलके नहीं झपकाना. But Gattu once again blinked. Photographer finally managed to snap Gattu's passport size photo. The photographer sighed in relief. Then Chinky went to stand in front of the camera. Chinky was standing so straight, and still that photographer said, Please smile, dear. So Chinky gave him soft smile and he snapped a very beautiful photo of her. After Chinky, he snapped Mummy and Papa's passport photo too. Check passport size photos of everyone, then I will print them. The photographer showed the photos to Gattu and Chinky along with Papa and Mummy.
I don't like my photo. Can you please snap one more?
There is no need. Passport size photos are done. Now let's take a family photo.
Okay, Mummy.
Then all of them stood in front of the photographer.
Photographer uncle, at least change the curtains now.
At Gattu's request, photographer changed the green curtain to red and told him to take their place. Mummy Papa stood in the middle and Gattu Chinky stood next to them. Say cheese! The photographer snapped their photo and a perfect family photo with a smile was clicked.
Mummy, Papa, I want one more photo in style. Please, just one more photo.
Okay, fine Gattu. Give a nice pose for the photo. And Chinky, you can get one too.
Yay! Yay!
Gattu and Chinky observed the posters in the waiting room. Gattu stood in a stylish pose for the next photo. Gattu kept his hands in his pockets and then adjusted his legs and gave a cute smile. Photographer snapped his photo.
Wow, Gattu, what a nice pose. I will give the same pose.
No, Chinky, you give another one.
Chinky made a face and stood in front of the camera. The photographer was not going to snap a photo of such a grumpy face.
Chinky, don't you want to have a nice photo? Give us a smile, give a pose.
But Chinky still did not give them a smile or a pose. Gattu went behind the photographer and started doing funny things. He started teasing Chinky. After seeing his clown-like face, Chinky couldn't control her laugh, and the photographer snapped her photo while she was laughing. Photographer was able to capture a very beautiful smile. Very nice photo.
See, uncle, you did not have to say cheese.
Homemade pizza. Gattu and Chinky returned home from the school. They both were very happy because that day they had received their half-yearly exams result.
Mummy, where are you? Mummy, we got our results.
Hey, wait, I'm coming. Why are you guys shouting?
Mummy, come fast.
I'm here, guys. You start shouting as soon as you get home.
Mummy, I came third in class. And I came first.
Well done. I knew it. Love you guys.
Love you too, Mummy.
But how did you know? After all, I'm your mother. Got it? You guys have studied so hard. You were bound to get good grades.
But Mummy, I wanted to be first.
Next time you can work even harder and come first in final exams.
No way, I will come first even then.
Okay. Now stop fighting, both of you. I have prepared a surprise for you guys. Hurry up. Get fresh and come to the dining table.
Surprise! Wow, I will change and come. I will come before you. Okay, let's have time race then.
Oh God, you're competing in everything.
They both rushed towards their room. Meanwhile, Mummy puts the surprise on the table under cover. Chinky comes running.
I came first.
Okay. Now take your seat.
Gattu also comes running.
I'm back too.
What's the surprise? Remove the cover and see.
Wow, it's a pizza. Pizza! It is my favorite. This is a great surprise, Mummy. Love you.
Love you too, guys.
They both started eating pizza happily.
Wow, Mummy. It is so tasty. And you have added so many vegetable toppings in it.
Yes, Mummy. If we order it from the market, they give only one topping.
It is very tasty.
So you guys liked it?
Yes, Mummy. It is very nice.
But how did you make it?
Teach me also. I will also bake a pizza for you. Please, Mummy.
But you are still a kid.
Mummy, teach me also. We are not kids anymore. I am a grown-up boy.
Okay, I will teach you. But you have to promise me not to try it alone. You will make it only when I am with you.
Promise, Mummy.
So, first, let's gather all the toppings and vegetables that you like. Like, Chinky, you like mushrooms and capsicums very much, so you will get that. And Gattu, you like onion and tomato, and you can get sauces from the market. Apart from that, whatever you like broccoli, sweet corn, you can bring it all.
Wow, it will be so much fun. We can get all these things from the supermarket, Mummy.
Yes, we can get all these things and pizza base from there. Although I know how to make a pizza base, but that I will teach you later when you guys grow up.
Why not now, Mummy?
It takes a lot of efforts. So, when you guys will go to 8th grade, I will teach you then.
Okay, Mummy. So, what about topping?
Yes, take the vegetables and toppings that you like along with sauces. After that, create a layer of sauces on the pizza base.
Mummy, which pizza base is good? And how will we know it?
Base made of wheat is best. The one made of maida takes more time in digesting. So, We all should eat pizza made of wheat base. When I ate maida last time, I had a stomach ache, mummy. That's why I said it. Base made from wheat flour is healthy. We should try to use one made of wheat. After that, what should we do? Now apply chutney or sauces on the pizza base as you prefer, and then put some vegetable on it very nicely. Mummy, cheese? Yes, that will go on top of this. How to do it? I used grater to grate the cheese. There is also a machine to grate it. We can use that one also. Mummy, cheese looks so yummy, right? Yes, but we have to eat it in a limit. It increases fat. It will make Chinky fat and round, right, Mummy? Yes. But I like cheese. It's tasty. So you can have it, but there should be a limit to everything. Now finish your pizza fast. I will prepare one pizza in front of you. You guys can help me with that and learn from it. Okay. Wow.
Both of them finished their last slice.
Come on. Now let's go in the kitchen and we'll make a fresh pizza.
All of them went into the kitchen.
So here I will take the base first. Now who will tell me what to do next? Can I apply sauce on it? Oh yes, you can.
Chinky pours mayonnaise and then spread chili sauce on it.
Mummy, can I decorate it with broccoli? I will put tomatoes and mushrooms, Kattu. Okay guys, both of you can take turn.
Then both of them created a layer of tomato, onion, capsicum and mushrooms.
This looks very nice, right? Yes, Kattu, it is so much fun. Shall I grate the cheese, Mummy? No, dear. You are kids. You might get hurt. I will grate cheese for both of you. Then you sprinkle it on pizza. Okay, Mummy.
Mummy grated the cheese cube and they both sprinkled it on the pizza.
Now what to do, Mummy? Now we will put it in the oven. Mummy, what are you wearing? These are gloves, my dear. Always keep in mind, you have to wear gloves every time you put in or take the plate out from the oven. What will happen if we don't wear it? Your hands may get burned. Anyways, you're not supposed to use oven at this age. You just observe me.
Pizza was baking in the oven and both of them were jumping.
Chinky, look, the plate is rotating. Yes, Kattu, I can already smell it. Just 5 minutes. And then we will eat this pizza together.
In a few minutes, pizza was ready. Then Mummy removed it in a plate and started cutting it.
Oh, so this is how you slice it? Yes, dear. Now let's go to the dining table.
Gattu and Chinky sat on their chairs. Mummy gave both of them a slice in their plate.
Wow, it is very tasty, Mummy. Yes, I enjoyed it. So, this is your gift for getting such good grades. And you guys also learned how to make homemade, healthy and tasty pizza, right? Yes, Mummy. From now on, if we want to eat pizza, we will bake it. All right. Now finish the remaining slices too.
Both of them enjoyed the pizza. And seeing this, Mummy was very happy. Children's Pizza Party. Gattu and Chinky were getting ready for school.
Mummy, Papa, are you ready? Come on, hurry up. Parents-teachers meeting must have started.
I have been ready for a while, Gattu. It's your mummy, who is not ready yet. Chinky, please go and tell your mummy to hurry up.
Okay, Papa.
No need. I'm here. Let's go.
Then Gattu, Chinky and Mummy Papa went to school. Gattu, Chinky, what do you think? How many marks will you get? Teacher won't complain about you, right?
Not at all, Papa. We have not done anything for which ma'am could have complained to you, right, Chinky? Yes, you're right. And we studied very hard, so the result should be good.
That is true. This time, Gattu Chinky studied till late at night for the exams.
Okay, let's go. We have reached your class and will know everything. Goody, Hari and Bunty's parents were already there.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Good morning, kids. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am.
Papa and Mummy went to meet other parents and exchanged greetings with them.
Gattu Chinky, take this. It's your results. Both of you have scored good marks in the unit test. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
See, I told you we studied a lot.
All right, Gattu, very good.
Very good, kids. Keep studying with concentration.
Thank you, mummy.
Then Gattu and Chinky started talking to their friends and discussed their marks.
I scored best marks in science. Oh no, I did not perform well in science, but I scored highest in English in the whole class. I lost a few marks in English this time, but if talk about Hindi, I have scored the highest marks in the whole class.
Children, all of you have scored good marks in this test. In whichever subject you have scored less, work harder on that to improve it.
Exactly. He's right. In fact, I think you should get a treat for scoring such marks in this test. Tell me, what do you want to eat?
Yes, absolutely right. Tell us, what do you want? Today you get to decide. All the kids were overjoyed after hearing Uncle's words.
Wow, party, friends, what should we eat? Okay, let's go and eat chaat. No way, Chinky. We eat chaat very often. We should try something different today. You are right, Goody. Today's party is very special, so we should eat something special.
The kids were discussing among themselves what they should eat, and their parents were smiling after hearing their bickering. Then all the kids shouted together.
Pizza! We have finally decided. Yes, we want to eat pizza.
Okay then, let's go and have a pizza party. So all of them left to eat pizza. They went to a shop and sat around the table. So tell me kids, which type of pizzas do you want to eat?
Papa, I want to eat pizza with vegetable toppings. I also want to eat the same pizza. And Papa, ask them to top it with corn, capsicum and tomatoes.
Okay, Gattu Chinky. What about you, Goody Haribanti? What do you want?
Uncle, I want to eat cheesy pizza. I will have spicy pizza with bell pepper. Yes, I will also have same pizza as Hari. It is very tasty.
Okay kids, I will order these pizzas for you. Papa went to order the pizza and parents and kids started chatting amongst themselves.
Chinky and my pizza is going to be so healthy. Yes, it will be tasty as well as healthy. We don't have to worry. But it won't be so tasty as my cheesy pizza. Gattu Chinky, don't ask me for a bite after seeing its cheesy pull.
Gattu, Chinky, Hari and Bunty were puzzled and started looking at each other's faces. Hari whispered in Bunty's ear.
Bunty, do you think we made a mistake? What if Goody's pizza is tastier than others? No way. What are you talking, Hari? Our pizza is going to be the most tasty one. Don't worry.
After a while, Papa brought everyone's pizza. Take this kids, your pizzas are finally here. Now enjoy the hot pizzas.
Wow, it smells good. Kids, let's start eating.
Give it to me. I will serve everyone.
Okay, I will help you too.
They served pizzas to everyone.
This pizza is so tasty. Wow. Wow, my pizza is so yummy. You know? Not as much as mine. This cheesy pizza is very cheesy.
After hearing all this, the kids started looking at Goody's cheesy pizza.
What happened? What are you thinking?
Mummy, our pizza is very tasty, but we think Goody's cheesy pizza is delicious and so good to look at.
That's not true, kids. Alright then, share your pizzas with everyone else and then eat. This way you can eat your pizza as well as your friends.
Wow, this is a very nice idea, Mummy. Let's do this.
So kids shared the pizzas among themselves and enjoyed all the types of pizzas.
It was a good idea, Mummy. We were able to eat different type of pizzas.
Exactly.
Everyone laughed at Bunty's words. And this way, all the kids enjoyed their pizza party together. Papa made dinner. It was Sunday morning. Gattu and Chinky were very happy. Papa was going to take all of them to watch a movie and a dinner in the restaurant. Everyone was almost ready when Papa received a call from his office. I'm sorry kids, I have to go to the office urgently.
What? But why, Papa? Today is Sunday. Yes, Papa. We have so many plans for today.
Sorry, dear. I know that for the past few days I didn't get much time to spend with you guys, and today also I have to go even though it's a Sunday. But I can't help it. Gattu and Chinky were very sad after hearing this, and they kept quiet.
Come on, kids. Don't be so upset. We can definitely go out on next Sunday. Okay?
Gattu and Chinky understood what Mummy was saying, but they were still very much upset. Papa went to the office. Though he was going to office, but on the way he kept thinking about how sad Gattu and Chinky were because of this. So finally, he decided that he would come home early and will prepare surprise dinner for Gattu and Chinky. Hello? Yes, I will return home early and then prepare dinner for everyone. Because in the morning, Gattu and Chinky got very upset because of me.
Very nice. This is an amazing idea.
Yes, but do me a favor. In the evening, take Gattu and Chinky out of the house for 2 hours so that I can come home and cook dinner for you. And when you return home, you will get a surprise.
Okay. This is the best idea.
And yes, I will also find some nice movies. We can watch it together while having dinner. It will be fun.
Alright, it's decided. Try to finish your work and come home quickly. And tell me what are you planning to cook for the surprise dinner, so that I will arrange all the ingredients for you.
No way! I am going to prepare special Chinese dishes and I will bring all the ingredients necessary for it.
Oh, then it's fine.
Then according to their plan, Mummy took Gattu and Chinky to do some shopping. And then Papa came home early. Gattu and Chinky were still sad. Okay, let's start making Papa's special Chinese dinner. Yes. First of all, Papa washed all the vegetables. And then he started chopping carrots and capsicum in his own style. After that, Papa searched for the playlist of his favorite songs and started playing the songs. Okay, these vegetables are chopped. Now it's time to boil noodles. Papa opened a packet of noodles. He added the noodles in it along with some oil and some salt. I should start preparing chili paneer till the noodles are boiling. Noodles were boiling in one pot and Papa was frying chili paneer in another pan. Then Papa took the boiled noodles and tossed them in the pan just like a professional chef. Noodles now had a smoky aroma due to this. Wow, the aroma is really very delicious. I think they are going to taste amazing as well. After eating them, Gattu and Chinky will forget their complaints for sure. Finally, all the dishes are ready. Now I should start setting the table. They will be back any minute. As Papa guessed, Gattu and Chinky had finished shopping and were returning home. Mummy noticed that Gattu and Chinky were still upset due to the morning incident. She tried to explain to them.
Come on, guys. Are you still upset? I think whatever happens for a good reason. Come on, smile for me.
No, Mummy. We are still angry at Papa. And we will keep being sad. Yes, Mummy. We won't let it go. No matter what, we are really very angry.
Oh, we will see. Who knows? Maybe you will let it go.
Saying this, Mummy smiled and moved forward to open the gate. Gattu and Chinky did not understand what was going on. When Mummy opened the door, delicious aroma wafted out of the house.
Oh, is this delicious aroma coming out of our house? But how? We have just returned from the shopping and Mummy has yet to prepare the dinner.
Then Papa came out of the room. He was wearing a chef's apron and had already set steaming hot Chinese on the table. Surprise! Gattu and Chinky became very happy to see this and rushed to hug Papa.
Wow, Papa, this is really a great surprise. I am getting hungry just by smelling this delicious aroma. But Papa, you were in the office, right? When did you come back? And when did you prepare all this?
Kids, though I went to the office, your sad faces kept crossing my mind. So I decided to give you a surprise and came home early to cook dinner for you so that I could see your smiling faces. After hearing heartfelt words from Papa, Gattu and Chinky smiled at each other.
So tell me, Gattu and Chinky, are you guys still angry? I don't think so. Because I can see something else on your faces.
Did Mummy already know everything about it?
Yes, dear. I was supporting Papa in this plan.
Come on, guys. Are you going to keep talking only? Go and take a seat at the dining table. I will play a nice movie and come. Then we will enjoy dinner and watch the movie. Okay? Gattu and Chinky were very happy. They started helping Mummy in serving the dinner.
Wow, this food is really very tasty. Kattu is right. This is the best dinner I've ever had, Papa.
After that, all of them ate dinner together while enjoying the movie. Monsoons had started and now the rain wasn't stopping. Gattu, Chinky and Mummy were watching the rain from their balcony.
Mummy, it looks so beautiful when it is raining. I want to play and have fun in this rain. You stole my words, Kattu. I was also thinking the same. I want to play in the rain too and have a lot of fun.
No, kids. The weather is changing. And if you play in this rain and get wet, then you might get cold and cough and feverish too. Many people are getting sick with cold nowadays.
Now you can also buy our favorite toys from www.pontoonkids.com. Link is in the description.
Mummy, please, we will play only for 10 minutes.
Please. Yes, Mummy. We will play only for 10 minutes and then come back. We won't catch cold just by getting wet for a few minutes.
Gattu, Chinky, even getting wet for 1 minute is enough to catch a cold. Listen to me. Don't be stubborn.
Mummy tried to make Gattu, Chinky understand the reason, but they were not listening. They somehow convinced their mother and went to play in the rain.
Chinky, I am feeling a little bit cold now.
Me too, Gattu. I am also feeling a bit cold now. Oh dear, do you think we have caught a cold?
Please don't say that, Kattu.
Mummy will scold us a lot.
What should we do now?
Mummy will definitely find out that we have caught cough and cold.
Both of them were whispering to each other when Mummy came over there.
What happened, Gattu, Chinky? Why are you guys whispering? Nothing, Mummy. It's nothing.
Due to cough and cold, Gattu's throat was sore and his voice sounded croaked. As soon as he spoke to Mummy, she understood that he had caught cold.
See, I told you not to play in the rain, didn't I? And now you have caught the cold. What are you guys going to do now?
Sorry, Mummy. We made a really big mistake.
Yes, Mummy. We should have listened to you.
Due to our stubbornness, we have fallen sick.
Yes, Kattu. We will not be able to attend school tomorrow. And tomorrow we have an important maths lecture. We will miss it. We are going to lose our precious time for the sake of a few minutes of fun. Come on, dear. Don't stress yourself too much. I will help you. I know that you have made a mistake. But now you have to promise me to always listen to me. Then I will tell you a cure to this cough and cold.
Promise, Mummy.
Mummy, now please tell us quickly. What should we do to fight this cold and get better?
Yes, Mummy. Please tell us quickly. I'm very stressed due to this.
Kids, I will prepare a special decoction for you. After drinking it, you will start feeling a lot better by the morning itself.
Really, Mummy? Is there a special decoction for cold?
Yes, Chinky. Mummy can make anything possible.
Gattu and Chinky felt relieved after hearing Mummy's words.
All right, Mummy. What are we waiting for? Please prepare your special decoction for us.
And again, sorry, Mummy. We will never insist on playing in the rain. It's all right, Gattu, Chinky. I'm happy that you realized your mistake. Now please wait for 10 minutes. I will go and prepare special decoction for you both.
Saying this, Mummy went into the kitchen and started preparing her special decoction. After a few minutes, the aroma of decoction started coming. Then Mummy gave that decoction to Gattu and Chinky.
See, kids, this decoction is a bit bitter, but it will cure your cold and cough very soon.
Gattu, Chinky were a little scared at first, but then they gathered some courage and drank the decoction.
This doesn't taste good at all, Mummy.
But I finished everything because I want to cure my cold and get well.
Yes, Mummy. I also finished my portion completely.
Very good, dear. Now you will be perfectly healthy by tomorrow morning. You don't have to worry at all. Now go to sleep.
Even though Mummy assured them that they would be fine, Gattu and Chinky were still stressed that they might miss the school. They were chatting till late in the night.
Chinky, what do you think? Will we get better by tomorrow morning?
I don't know, Gattu, but I trust Mummy's word. If she had said that we would be fit and fine after drinking her special decoction, then we would get better.
Okay, Chinky, let's wait and see the magic of Mummy's decoction.
Then they went to sleep. In the morning, Mummy woke them up.
Gattu, Chinky, wake up. Come here. Let me see how you're feeling now.
Mummy checked them one by one and then sighed in relief.
How both of you are feeling now? Mummy, I'm feeling very much better than last night.
I also feel that my health is perfectly fine now. Now we can go to school without any problem.
Wow, Mummy, your magical decoction really worked. Our cold and cough were cured in just one night. Yes, dear. Mummies are an expert magician when it comes to her kids. Now go and get ready for your school quickly. Now you can attend your important maths class. Okay?
Okay, Mummy.
Gattu Chinky go to water park. Gattu Chinky and their parents were having dinner together. The next day, all four of them were going to the water park and Gattu Chinky were very excited.
Dad, I'm really very excited for tomorrow. And I also want that swim tube. Yes, Dad. Swim tubes are necessary for going to the water park. But Gattu and I don't have any.
Alright, Gattu Chinky. You both don't worry. I'll get you both swim tubes tomorrow. Just make sure you wake up on time in the morning because we need to leave from here by 9 o'clock to reach the water park on time.
What? Is that water park very far from here, Papa?
Yes, Gattu. The water park is outside the city, which means it's almost 50 kilometers away from here. So it will take us at least 2 hours to get there.
Oh, alright then, Mummy. Gattu and I will wake up early and get ready on time.
After saying so, Gattu Chinky quickly finish their dinner and go to sleep. Early in the morning, both of them really wake up on time and get ready. Mummy and Papa were also ready, and then everyone gets in the car and leaves for the water park. When they are about to reach the water park, Papa stops the car at one place.
What happened, Dad? Have we reached the water park?
Oh no, Gattu. It will take some time to reach the water park.
Then why have we stopped here, Papa?
Gattu Chinky, look over there. The shop on the other side of the road has swim tubes for you both. But you all stay in the car. I'll go and get them because it's very hot outside.
Okay, Papa, please get a red one for me. Yes, Papa, and yellow one for me.
Okay, kids. Now you wait, I'll go get them. Then Papa quickly gets the swim tubes from the shop and everyone reaches the water park. Outside the water park, when Gattu Chinky and Mummy Papa buy tickets, everyone gets colorful handbands to put on.
Wow, these bands are so cute. Mummy, Papa, Chinky, I can't wait any longer. Let's go inside quickly. I want to go on lots of water rides. Yes, Mummy, Papa, let's go fast.
Gattu Chinky, we need to do one more thing first. We all need to change our clothes and put on our swimming costumes. Chinky, you come with me. And Gattu, you go with Papa and change quickly. Okay?
Okay, Mummy.
Gattu Chinky quickly changed their clothes and then finally head towards the swimming pool. There were many people. Music was playing and there were lots of fun rides.
Wow, there are so many people here and everyone is enjoying so much. It looks like we are going to have a great time too.
Papa, let's go on that big water ride where we have to sit on a large tube and then we have to slide down.
No, I want to go on that water slide which is not much high.
No problem, Gattu. You come with me on the big ride. And Chinky, you go with your mummy on the smaller ride. Then we'll all meet in the swimming pool.
Okay, Papa.
Then Gattu goes with Papa on the big water ride, where they get a large tube. Papa and Gattu sit together in the tube. Gattu, make sure to hold the handles of the tube tightly, okay?
Yes, Papa. I'm holding on tight. Yay!
Then they both went down the water ride and both have a lot of fun. Meanwhile, Chinky was enjoying various water slides with Mummy. Sometimes she goes on the spiral water slide and sometimes on the closed water slide. Then Gattu, Chinky and Mummy Papa all met at the swimming pool. Gattu, Chinky put on their swim tubes and play with each other in the water, splashing water at one another.
How about this? Take this. You too. Have this.
Just then Papa comes from behind and splashes a lot of water on everyone, making them all laugh. After playing in the water so much, Gattu, Chinky become very hungry.
Mummy, Papa, I'm really very hungry now. Yes, Mummy. After playing so much, all my energy is down.
All right, let's go to the canteen. Okay.
Then all four of them went to the canteen inside the water park and had lunch.
So tell me, Gattu Chinky, what do you want to eat to recharge your energy?
I want to eat a burger. I had already decided at home that I want to eat a burger. And I want to eat a sandwich.
Mummy Papa order the food. And after waiting for a while, their lunch arrives.
Wow, Mom, this burger is really very tasty. Yes, and these sandwiches are also quite fresh and yummy, Mummy.
Yes, kids, everything is very nice. You all enjoy your meal.
Mummy, after this, can we go back to that pool where everyone was playing with that ball? I still want to play more.
Yes, Chinky, you can play as much as you want. Okay, but first, finish your lunch.
Gattu, Chinky finished their lunch. And then went back to play in the pool. They enjoyed themselves thoroughly until evening. Then everyone returns back home. One day, monsoon trip. It had been raining all morning, so Gattu and Chinky didn't go to school. Papa had taken a leave from the office too.
It's been raining for so long, Chinky. Don't know when the rain will stop. Come on, Gattu, let's go to the balcony and watch the rain.
So Gattu and Chinky stood on the balcony watching the rain. After a while, the rain stopped and the weather cleared up. Hey kids, come inside now. What are you looking at? The rain has stopped, right?
Yes, Papa, but look over there. The water stored above is dripping from the building and it looks like a waterfall.
You know, kids, if you want to see a real waterfall, come on, I'll show you one.
What? Surely, Papa?
Yes. Since we all have a day off today and the rain has stopped, let's go out and have some fun. So Gattu, Chinky, Mummy and Papa set out together to see the waterfall. On the way, Gattu and Chinky kept chatting excitedly. After a while, they all reached the location.
Wow, the weather here is so beautiful. Yes, the breeze is so cool and all the greenery looks so amazing.
This is just the beginning, kids. Let's hurry to the waterfall. The view there is even more beautiful. Mummy handed Gattu and Chinky their trekking sticks and said,
Gattu Chinky, the path ahead is flat but a bit uneven. So use these sticks while walking and be careful.
Okay, Mummy.
Then everyone started walking towards the waterfall.
Wow, this path is so beautiful. Mummy, Papa, look at all the different kind of trees here. Yes, Gattu, and look, there are so many squirrels here. They look so cute.
Kids, look up. There's so much fog around.
At that moment, Chinky tried to reach out and touch the fog.
Mummy, Papa, it feels like clouds.
Gattu and Chinky played and walked along the path. And after a while, they reached the waterfall. Many other people were there to see it too.
Kids, look, it seems a lot of people had the same idea to visit today.
Wow, this waterfall is really beautiful.
Really? So, this waterfall is even better than the one we saw from the balcony. Hearing Papa, Gattu and Chinky started laughing. Then Chinky told Mummy,
Mummy, please take a photo of me with the waterfall. I want to show it to my friends. Chinky, why alone? Mummy, I also want to show it to my friends.
Okay. You both stand together. I'll take a photo of both of you.
Okay, Mummy.
Gattu and Chinky looked around and then they saw an uncle who was selling snacks nearby.
Wow, Maggie, it smells so good. Kattu, you're right. Mummy, I want to eat Maggie. If we don't eat Maggie near the waterfall, what's the point of coming here?
Chinky quickly went to the uncle selling Maggie and said,
Uncle, I'd like 1 plate of Maggie and add lots of vegetable in it. Hey, I said it first, Chinky, so I'll get it first. No, I'll get first.
Why are you guys arguing? It doesn't matter who get it first, but both will get Maggie.
Guys, stop fighting. Well, I'm going to enjoy a hot cup of coffee in this lovely weather. Please get me a coffee.
Yes, I'll have a coffee too.
So Gattu and Chinky got their Maggie and Mummy and Papa got their coffee. They all found a nice spot near the waterfall and sat over there. They started enjoying their snacks. Really, it feels so good to be here in such a lovely weather and such a beautiful place. Gattu and Chinky slurped their Maggie happily.
Look at them. They seem to be having a lot of fun. Am I right, kids?
Papa, it's so much fun.
Mummy and Papa laughed seeing Gattu.
Alright, now we should head back. It's getting late and we don't want the rain to start again. Let's go home.
What? So soon?
Yes, Gattu. Mummy is right.
Okay, Papa.
After a while, they all got back in their car and started driving home. Just as Mummy had said, it started raining heavily on the way.
See, it's good that we left on time.
Yes, absolutely right. But let's enjoy the weather now.
How, Papa?
Then Papa started playing songs in the car and everyone listened to music in the rain as they drove home.
Wow, Papa, now the rain is even more fun. Really, today was such a great day.
After a while, Gattu and Chinky reached home and in this way, they enjoyed their one-day waterfall trip. Rainy season. It was raining cats and dogs that day. Chinky and Gattu were very happy as they had a holiday that day. It was raining so heavily that even Papa's office had also declared a holiday. Gattu, Chinky and Papa were spending their time watching TV and Mummy was busy preparing tea along with hot and spicy pakoda.
Wow, Mummy, it smells delicious. Please do it quickly. I am famished.
Come on, kids. Have some patience. It's almost done.
The climate is so nice, Mummy. Just thinking about having tea and pakora in this season is making it very pleasurable. How can we keep patience?
Gattu, you are speaking as if you are a grown man. After that, everyone continued watching TV. The news was playing on the TV. Due to heavy rain, many roads are closed. Many roads have traffic jams and it seems that this weather condition will remain the same till tomorrow.
Oh, it is raining really heavy, Papa. We will not be able to go to school even tomorrow. So, will we get a holiday tomorrow too? What? Oh no, Kattu. Don't say that. Tomorrow I want to go to school, no matter what. It's Tuesday tomorrow and my favorite art and craft period is there. I will have to wait for a whole week otherwise.
Oh, Chinky Gattu, you don't have to worry at all. The rain will stop by tomorrow, or at least it will slow down for sure. And the water will clear out too.
What? Who will clear all the water out? What? Like Mummy clears the water from the hall with a wiper? Will someone clear the water on the road in the same way?
No, kids. It's not like that. Actually, there are municipalities in all the cities. that take care of the cleanliness of the cities. When water gets accumulated in the cities due to rain, then draining the water out of it is also their responsibility.
Oh, so that's how it is done.
Then Mummy called Gattu and Chinky from the kitchen.
Gattu, Chinky, come here, kids. Carry these plates out.
Coming, Mummy.
Gattu and Chinky carried the hot pakoda and steaming tea in the living room. Mummy also followed them. Then the whole family sat together and enjoyed the rainy climate with tasty pakoda and hot tea. Amazing! It's so fabulous! These pakodas are delicious.
Yes, Mummy. They are really very tasty.
Mummy smiles at them when they praised her from the bottom of their heart, and she also enjoyed the snacks. After finishing it, Mummy got busy with her household chores and Papa got busy in reading the newspaper. Gattu and Chinky were doing nothing. They had no idea how they should spend their time, what they could do when it was pouring so heavily.
Gattu, I am so bored. I have even finished my homework also. Now what can we do? You are right. If it wasn't for the rain, we would be in school right now and wouldn't be getting bored. We would have studied, chatted with our friends, and shared our tiffin. It sure would have been fun.
Papa was listening to kids chatting for a while. What happened, kids? Are you guys bored at home?
Yes, Papa, we are badly bored. We have no idea what we can do with this time.
It's not a big deal. Both of you can play a game. Then you won't be bored.
How can we play a game, Papa? It's raining outside. We cannot ride a bike, nor can we go to visit our friends.
So why don't you play inside the home?
Inside in the home? What games can we play inside the home, Papa?
Oh dear, there are plenty of indoor games that you can play inside the home without any problem.
But Papa, we don't know how to play such games.
By then, Mummy also came over there.
What? That is so strange. You guys really don't know how to play indoor games?
That's what I was wondering. When we were kids, we used to play so many games. And many of them can be played comfortably even at home.
Yes, I have also played many such games. The kids nowadays probably know 3 to 4 games at the most.
Gattu and Chinky looked at each other and then replied to their mummy and papa.
So, Mummy, Papa, why don't you teach us some games? Yes, in this way, we won't get bored and we can learn some new games as well.
Papa thought for a while and said, Okay kids, it's decided. Today Mummy and I will teach you some indoor games from our era. Kids were delighted after hearing this. Everyone sat together and Mummy started explaining the first game.
Gattu, do one thing. Go get one piece of paper and make small pieces of it. Now, on different pieces of paper, write king, minister, thief, and police.
Gattu does as he is told.
Now pay attention. King's chit will have 100 points. Minister will have 50. The police will get 25 and the thief will get 0. Now we will fold the chits and throw them in the air. Each person will pick one chit and they will get the points accordingly. After 10 rounds, we will add the points. And the person with the most points will be the winner.
And so the game begins. Oh no, it's not good. I got thief in my first round.
Ha ha ha! Papa, you got 0 point. Look, I got the king. I think I'm going to be the winner of this game. Oh, really? We will see.
In this way, they played this game. Then Papa explains another game. Okay, now we will play Antakshari.
Oh, yes, Papa. I know how to play this game. Yes, we sometimes play this game.
Okay then, let's start.
Papa started the game with an old song and everyone applauded for him. And when Mummy started singing, Gattu and Chinky got up from their seats and started dancing. Papa clapped for them. Okay kids, now we'll play my favorite game. Everyone got excited to know what is Papa's favorite game. First, keep 2 chairs together in a line over here. Gattu and Chinky placed the chairs accordingly. Now, let me explain the rules of this game. The game is called Musical Chair. I will play a song, and Gattu, Chinky, and Mummy will go around the chairs while the song is playing. As soon as the song stops, you guys have to sit on a chair quickly. The person sitting on the chair will be the winner, and the one who is standing will lose. We will hold 4 rounds in this way, and the person with the most points will be the winner. So the musical chair game started. Papa started playing nice songs on his mobile phone. After some time, he paused the song. Everyone was enjoying this game very much. They didn't even realize that it was evening. By then, the rain also slowed down. That was nice. We didn't even realize how much time has passed.
Yes, you are absolutely right. We have played so many games today and we even got physical exercise while playing musical chairs.
Yes, it is true that we had a lot of fun today. We played so many new games together.
And I defeated Papa so many times.
Yes, dear Gattu, you are right. You became a champion of these games in just one day.
Okay guys, now I have to go and start preparing for dinner. Kids, you also do some study now.
So this way, Gattu, Chinky and Mummy Papa enjoyed the rainy day. Gattu and Chinky had been waiting for rain for many days. Monsoon season had already arrived, but the first rainfall has not happened yet. But that day, the climate was very nice. Sun hadn't come out of the clouds and it looked like it was going to rain. Gattu and Chinky were sitting in their balcony and waiting for rain, as well as their grandparents.
Chinky, today we will have lots of fun with our grandparents. I can't wait for them to come. And who knows, it might rain today. Yes, Gattu, I want Grandpa and Grandma to come soon.
That is when their doorbell rang and grandparents arrived. Gattu, Chinky welcomed them with lots of love and Mummy got snacks for all of them. Kids, we have a nice climate today. Why don't both of you come for a walk with me? As soon as Grandpa suggested this, Gattu and Chinky got ready in a bit. Then Grandpa and Grandma, along with Gattu, Chinky, went for a long drive to enjoy the monsoon. The car had travelled some distance when it started raining heavily.
Wow, Grandpa, now we are enjoying this drive even more.
So kids, do you want to eat corn in this rainy season?
Wow, Grandma, I was also going to suggest that. Yes, Grandma, we both want to eat tasty corns.
Then Gattu, Chinky and their grandparents enjoyed tasty and spicy corn.
It is raining so heavily, isn't it, Chinky? Do you remember one day we were coming from school and we were trapped in heavy rain like this? Yes, Gattu. How can I ever forget that day? It was raining cats and dogs that day. And my dress was totally soaked in water and mud. Yeah, and I felt sick with a cold and cough due to that. Yes, and that is why Mummy never allow us to get wet in the rain.
You do not have to worry, kids. You guys are absolutely safe here. You will not face a problem. Then Grandpa turns the car and started driving towards home. But Gattu was hungry once again.
Grandpa, I'm hungry once again. Gattu, what is this? Does your stomach ever feel full?
Don't worry, Gattu dear. Both of you are at growing stage, so you have to eat a lot of food.
And apart from that, there is nothing better than eating hot food in such a rainy season, you know.
So, Grandpa, what are we going to eat?
Kids, we are going to eat famous fritters of Chandu.
Wow, Grandpa, I love fritters so much. Yippee! Yes, Grandpa, even I also love fritters very much. And if they are served with green chutney, then we want nothing else.
Hey, Gattu, do you know you are talking exactly like elder person.
Then their grandpa took them to Chandu's stall, which is famous for fritters. Gattu and Chinky were very satisfied after tasting their fritters.
Wow, Grandpa, these fritters are yum. Really very tasty. Now I understand why these fritters are so famous.
Do you know, kids? I have been occasionally coming to this stall to eat fritters since I was working on a job. His father used to run this stall at that time.
What are you saying, Grandpa? These fritters shop is here for so long time.
You are right, dear. This shop is very old.
Wow, the older the shop is, the better its fritters taste is.
Then all of them enjoyed the tasty fritters. And while leaving, Gattu packed some fritters for their mummy also.
So, Dadaji, are we all going home now? Oh no, I'm enjoying this drive so much. I don't want to go home yet.
Kids, we have to go home. But let me tell you one thing. Before going to home, we will take you to a special place.
Wow, special place. What kind of special place, Grandma? Please tell us now.
Kids, the rain is about to stop. And so all of us are going to see a beautiful rainbow.
Yes, dear. I know this place where you can see a beautiful rainbow when the rain has stopped. Hearing this, Gattu and Chinky got very excited.
Grandpa, I can't control my excitement. How long will it take?
Dear, you will have to wait for a few more minutes. We are almost there. Then Grandpa, Grandma and Gattu Chinky reached that special place where they were going to see a rainbow. The rain had stopped and everyone was waiting for the rainbow very excitedly. And after some time, a very beautiful rainbow appeared in the sky.
Wow, I have never seen such a beautiful rainbow ever. Grandma, this rainbow is really very mesmerizing. We have never seen such a beautiful rainbow from our house.
Yes, children, this is a very special place. And the most beautiful rainbow can be seen only from this place.
Do you know, kids? Your grandma and I often come here when the rain has stopped to see this beautiful rainbow. Now that you love this rainbow so much, then we will surely bring you guys along.
Yes, Grandpa, please bring us here once again. Then we will eat hot fritters and tasty corns too. Wow, it will be so much fun.
Grandma and Grandpa smiled at Gattu Chinky and then they hopped in the car and returned home. New umbrella. Gattu and Chinky were super excited to go to shopping with Mummy. They were all ready and waiting near the door.
Mummy, hurry up. We are getting late. Chinky and I have been ready for ages.
Yes, Gattu, just wait a minute. Let me put all the clothes inside. It might rain anytime, so we'll need to dry our clothes inside only.
Okay, Mummy, wait. Chinky and I will help you with this.
So Gattu and Chinky started helping Mummy put away the clothes inside.
Mummy, this cloth drying stand seems pretty old, don't you think?
Yes, Chinky, we are going shopping now, so we'll buy a new stand too.
It is going to be so much fun, Gattu. We are going shopping for the rain. I am so excited. Me too, Chinky. I am going to buy brown rain boots for myself. And I am going to get a really cute raincoat. Oh, I can't wait to try it. Mummy, come on, let's go.
Yes, dear, I'm coming. Let's go. First, take this umbrella with you. We can't trust the rain. It can start raining anytime.
Okay, Mummy.
So Gattu, Chinky and Mummy headed out for shopping. And just then, it started drizzling lightly. Gattu and Chinky only had one umbrella that they had to share.
Mummy, see how much water is collected on the road.
Yes, Gattu, there are potholes here. That is why rainwater got collected. Let's take a different route.
Gattu, Chinky and Mummy started walking on a different path. They were almost at the shop when a gust of strong wind blows.
Hey, Gattu, Chinky, be careful.
Due to the gust of wind, Gattu, Chinky and their mother's umbrella turned upside down and broke.
Oh no, mummy. Our umbrella is broken. What are we going to do now? Oh no, this is not good. Come on, let's quickly go to the shop. Cause if rain comes, we all will get wet.
Gattu, Chinky and Mummy quickly reached the shop. There were all sorts of rain gear kept over there, like lots of colorful umbrellas, raincoats and various rain boots.
Welcome, madam. It's been a while since you have come.
Yes, we are here to shop for the kids for the rainy season.
Just then, Uncle noticed that their umbrellas are broken.
Oh no, what happened? How did your umbrella break, madam?
Oh yes, these umbrellas have broken too. The wind outside was so strong that it broke the umbrellas only. So you show me some new umbrellas first.
Alright, sir, tell me, what kind of umbrella do you want?
Mummy, can Chinky and I get separate umbrellas now? It's a bit of a problem sharing one umbrella. Yes, Gattu, tell uncle what kind of umbrella you want. He'll bring it for you. I want umbrella that has cartoon on it. And I want plain umbrella with no design on it. Just a beautiful color.
Alright, kids, wait here. I'll bring your umbrellas right away.
And for me, show me a plain black umbrella.
Yes, madam, sure.
Uncle went inside and brought some umbrellas as per Gattu, Chinky and their mother's choices.
Wow, this is exactly what I wanted. Thank you, uncle. Yes, and my umbrella is so beautiful. Its bright orange color is amazing.
Yes, kids. And this umbrella has another quality too. It won't turn in the wind like your old ones because it is made of very strong material.
Wow, that's really great, uncle. Alright, kids. Now you both have your own umbrellas. Now pick out your raincoats and rain boots too. Then we'll go home. Okay, mummy.
Gattu and Chinky then started looking at the raincoats and rain boots in the shop. They all looked so beautiful and they couldn't decide which ones to get. Finally, they each chose what they like.
Here, pack all these items. Oh, mummy, don't pack the umbrella. We might need to use it on our way home. Oh yes, you're right, Chinky. Please don't pack the umbrella and give it to us.
And so, Gattu, Chinky and Mummy with their new rain gear started heading home. They each hold their own umbrella in their hands.
What's with you two? It's not even raining yet. So why do you have your umbrellas open? What can we say, Mummy? We are so excited to use our new umbrellas that we couldn't wait for the rain.
Mummy and Gattu laughed at Chinky's words.
Okay, Chinky. By the way, would you two like some corns? Who knows, maybe the time you finish eating, it might start raining. Wow, that's a great idea, Mummy. Let's eat corn.
And so, Gattu, Chinky and Mummy enjoyed some corn together. And just as they finished, it actually started raining. Gattu and Chinky were very happy to see the rain. And then they happily went home with their new umbrellas.
If you are liking our videos, then like them, comment them and subscribe.